Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news and updates here on the channel for an update on Super Saiyan Blue Evolved or Evolution Blue Vegeta. As you guys know, in this game, they're doing things a little bit differently. They're trying to make this more of a boost technique, boost skill, instead of him being his own separate character. And so far as we know, that's currently how it's going to be, okay? There has been speculation of people having some, like, real hard copium wanting this to be a separate character, and I kind of agree with them. I would prefer for this to be a separate character, but I kind of get and understand why they're going for this. So let's actually go over the new information posted by the homie DB Sparking News. So they posted this the other day, said, looks like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta has been adjusted to take 5 blast stocks when using limited or limits, I break them, which is Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. Like I said, as you guys know, just regular SSB Vegeta can transform, have his install, okay? And it functions like the Kaioken technique or even Kaioken Blue for Goku. And I can, again, understand why they're going for that. For whatever reason, I guess they wanted to put Vegeta SSB kind of on the same level as Kaioken Blue times 20 Goku or whatever. That's just how it has been in, like, the anime. And I'm not going to do any power scaling crap in this video, but I'm just saying, like, they usually put this kind of on that level, and they have these two usually together, okay, when it comes to that. Now, with Goku, he has Ultra Instinct Sign and Ultra Instinct, the Master Jizz-haired form, as, you know, its own, like, transformation / separate slot character and everything. And again, we'll go over how I think Ultra Instinct is going to work in a different video. But, so I digress. Let's get into this part right here. He said the left is Summer Game Fest build and the right is the Gamescom build, okay? So the very first reveal of this showed that it took 3 stocks, okay? 3 Blast 1 or Blast 2 stocks or whatever this shit's called. I just call it a boost technique, okay? So it's called limits, I break them, and this is when we found out, oh, you could actually transform into Evolved Blue, okay? Now, in the new build, is taking up 5. So, obviously, with the fact that it's taken up way more means it's got to be, you know, better in a sense, right? And it actually is. So they posted this recently as well. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta limits, I break them. Blast stock move now lasts for way longer. 1 minute compared to a few seconds. Man, that's a major difference, and that will definitely, you know, contribute to more people wanting to use this, and, you know, a little bit more people will probably be happier and satisfied with this, at least compared to, you know, obviously what we had in the past. It was like 10, maybe. I think it was 15 seconds, 20 at the most, I think, depending on, you know, I guess whatever you were using. So let's actually watch the clip. I believe the clip right here comes from this channel, which I think is this person right here, Kempan. Okay, shout outs to them if that's their gameplay. Like I said, I'll credit the initial video and everything, but let's go ahead and let's actually watch this video right here so that we can actually see the difference of the change. So he transforms there, and this video is, like, you know, about a minute long. So he uses the Gamma Burst Flash. Appearance-wise, it still pretty much looks exactly the same. It gets the aura, it gets the darker blue hair and the, you know, pupil on the eye and everything, but he doesn't seem to get buff. You know what I mean? I mean, in this game, you can't really tell, but as you can see, look, he's using attacks, and it's actually showing him still in the form. Before, anytime he used, like, a technique or whatever, like some type of skill or, like, blast attack, he would just revert back instantly. You couldn't really see, like, a close-up shot of what Super Saiyan Blue Evolved looked like. So I would have to say I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Again, I would prefer it to be a separate slot and everything, but, like, look at that aura. It looks awesome. Again, it's like Kaioken Blue, and I think for the most part they did a good job, and it's nice to see something a little bit different. So here's him using Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Blue Evolved God Explosion or whatever. And that looks really good. We got to see kind of how that looked in the previous demos and everything at Summer Game Fest. But right there, as you can see, he used it, and he's still in the transformation, okay? So that was like a full minute, you know, compared to what we had before, which were like seconds, okay? Now, what are they trying to go for necessarily with this kind of version of him? I think they're trying to do more of a manga style with this. We kind of discussed this in the past and everything, but in the manga, Vegeta does use his Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, but it looks different, okay? He gets, like, the darker blue hair and the new aura and, you know, the darker eyes and everything. But for the most part, he kind of looks exactly the same as, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, okay? I believe he used this, obviously, in the first time in the Tournament of Power, just like in the anime. But the manga, that, you know, Toyotaro, he wanted to do things a little bit differently. And he's displayed this in the Moro Saga as well. So, yeah, I think they're trying to go for more of like that manga-esque style with it. And that's fine. Obviously, in this game, you know, it looks a little bit closer to how the anime looks. But he's still not super buff. In the anime, he gets really buffed up. He's like Super Saiyan, or sorry, Super Vegeta, okay, grade 2 or whatever. And that seems to be kind of the thing that they wanted to maybe, you know, go with. And I'm not confirming that. That's just my interpretation of it because of just how it looks and how it's functioning. And another reason why I kind of think that they made it part of just Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is because SSBE didn't really do a whole lot. Like, he had a lot of material in the anime, but for the most part, in terms of like unique attacks and moves, it was literally just Final God Explosion, which still isn't really all that unique. It's just his final explosion when he's in Super Saiyan Blue, you know, evolution and everything. The only other thing he did in the anime that was, I guess, kind of unique was this. I called it the Hakai Cutter. He just, like, you know, Toppo used a Hakai, and he was able to cut right through it with this blue Super Saiyan Blue Aura Punch thing, and that was it, okay? A lot of his moves are all kind of the same. He still has his Final Flash. He still has Gallic Gun and stuff. In Xenoverse 2, even that game, they didn't really do all that, you know, unique stuff for him, okay? He had this move called Final Gallic Rush, and then I think he had, like, Ultimate Charge, which Ultimate Charge was just a better version of, like, a maximum charge attack, because, you know, shout out to Xenoverse 2. They made you use up a skill to do basic key charging. Like, the fuck? So, yeah, Final Gallic Rush, or whatever the fuck it was called in that game, it was just a crazy combo, and then he finished off with a reused Gallic Gun animation. Again, there's nothing all that unique for him. Now, they could have obviously made stuff up or used specific different animations or stuff or whatever, but I think the way that they did it is fine. Like, I understand what they were going for, but there's just been a lot of discussion about it because on the actual, like, box art, that looks like Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. Like, that looks like a whole ass new character. He's buff, you know, he's got the vein popping out and everything. Like, that's what it looks like. And it even has, like, that more yellowish, you know, kind of tint or tone on the skin and everything, okay? So that's why it's kind of weird. Like, why would they put him on the box art like this and have the actual, like, in-game gameplay not really reflect this appearance? You know what I mean? Now, again, it's still in development, okay? They're still doing things, so maybe they'll buff him up a little bit. I think that's all he really needs. Like, that's my only criticism on it. Like, that's fine if they want to keep it as a boost technique or whatever. Just buff him up a little bit, okay? You know, if if Grade 2 Super Vegeta has a full buff model, just, like, kind of reuse that, pop on a vein there. Like, even the Xenoverse 2 model, they buffed them up a little bit and they gave him the vein and everything. So, like, that kind of stuff I appreciate. You know, those details are, you know, they're going to make a difference in terms of the appearance, okay? But again, it's not a big deal. I ain't going to lose sleep over it. You know, he's obviously getting charged up. He's, you know, it's a boost, okay? And he at least looks different. So I do appreciate that. But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. Do you think him being a separate character would have been better? Or would you rather not, you just don't care, you're glad it's a kind of a boost techniques? Because if it is a separate character, it obviously is using up a slot. Again, this game doesn't really have, like, a limited amount of slots. It has a limited amount of slots in the aspect or in the sense of the game, you know, whatever is being revealed. It's 164 slots. But with DLC and all that other stuff, they can have as many characters as they want. But we're just going based off of what has been confirmed so far. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about that down in the comments. I'm just happy at least it's getting progress in terms of updates on it, and it's, you know, lasting longer. That's a good thing. That was another thing that was kind of annoying, because it's like, okay, you use it and it lasts 15 seconds. That sucks ass. You know what I mean? But now, you know, they definitely improved it. So thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. I'll keep you guys updated on anything and all Sparking Zero information. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.